Hey guys, it's Jan Charté, owner of the Boutique Academy and Brazen Boutique, and I'm back again sharing something else that might be holding you back in your business and some tips for improvement. So today we're going to be talking about Instagram and creating content. So one of the things that I hear a lot of complaints about or things that people are struggling with is creating consistent content for their Instagram. They feel like they don't have anything to post, or they don't know what to post, or they feel like they're posting the same things over and over again, and so that is causing them to just not post at all. Or one of the biggest issues that we're running into is that a lot of people are posting content that is not good. You need to make sure that not only are you creating consistent content, the content needs to be good. Doing something bad consistently won't grow your business. It won't improve anything about your business. It won't improve the appearance or the authority or the credibility of your business at all on social media if it doesn't look good. So let's start with talking about creating a strategy for your Instagram. Okay, so if you watched my last video, you probably heard me say that I see all of you guys' posts all day, every day, because my entire Instagram profile is filled with, my followers are all boutique owners or aspiring boutique owners. And so one of the things that I noticed is that the content on your pages don't make sense. Not everybody's, but a lot of them. So there's a lot of pages that I visit, and it gives me absolutely no indication of who you are as a business, who you are as a business owner, what type of business you are, what type of clothing that you sell. There's quotes and graphics that make absolutely no sense. The colors are all over the place. It just seems very random. So when developing a strategy for your Instagram, first and foremost, there's a few things that you need to determine. First, what you're gonna post. Next, what you're gonna say in that post. Next, who are you talking to in that post? Next, when are you gonna post it? Next, how often are you gonna post? Those are just a few things that you need to consider every time you create a graphic or take a photo or get ready to post something on your Instagram. There needs to be strategy behind it. It shouldn't be random. So over time, you'll notice that as your Instagram grows or as you increase in followers, if you check out your insights, because Instagram allows you to see insights into how people are interacting with your brand, Instagram will show you what times your followers are typically online, and that should give you an indication of when to post. Now, in regards to deciding what to post, that's completely up to you. However, I recommend that you create a strategy of what it is that you're going to post before you start posting. I also recommend that you determine some brand colors and stick to it on your Instagram. So I know there's a lot of strategists and things of that nature who tell you that in this age, it doesn't really matter for your Instagram to look aesthetically pleasing, or that you need to follow a specific, color scheme or use specific filters. I disagree. I think when I land on an Instagram where things look organized, things look appealing, things look pretty, there seems to be streamlined activities happening on that page, it increases credibility for me personally as a consumer. And I feel more comfortable continuing to browse on that profile and possibly purchasing something from that profile. So in my opinion, I believe that you should have brand colors, and those brand colors should be implemented into your Instagram strategy. So another thing that you need to take into consideration when you are developing your Instagram strategy and creating posts for your Instagram is who your audience is. So you should have already predetermined who your target audience is in general for your business. And hopefully you've taken some time to start researching where those people are online, how they utilize different platforms, what hashtags they're using, and things of that nature. And so once you have determined who your target audience is, now you need to learn how to communicate with them. So for an example, there are certain things that you would say to certain people within certain subsets of people. So let's say, for instance, that I like to use this example of owning a car lot. So let's say that you own a car lot. Obviously, at some point, almost everyone will possibly need a car. So if you were owning a car lot, you might assume upon first impression that your customer is everyone, because everyone at some point will need a car. But you have to think of all the different elements that go into buying a car. So not only are you going to have different people buying your car, these people are going to be different ages, different races. There's different details that describe all of these different people. So for an example, a 21-year-old bachelor might come in looking for a sports car versus a mom of 4 or 5 children might come in looking for a minivan. Obviously, your tactics in your messaging are going to be different in talking to or trying to sell to those two different individuals based on their lifestyles and what they're probably looking for. A 21-year-old bachelor is not likely to come into your car lot looking for a minivan because he doesn't have any kids. It's just him. He's a bachelor. He's trying to look good. He wants something nice and fancy in a sports car. A mom of 5, she's probably looking for a minivan or an SUV or, some suburban that has a 3rd row. So as you are creating your messaging for your post, you need to think about who it is that you're selling to. If your target audience is within a certain age range, think about the types of things that they talk about, the type of language that they use. For an example, I hear a lot of young African-American girls, we call each other sis. So if your target audience is young African-American women, millennial women, using a term such as sis might be something that resonates with them versus calling, if your target audience is, I don't know, a 50, 60-year-old woman, calling her sis, she might be like, I'm not your sis, So just think about how you should communicate with a different audience based on their lifestyle and different details about the type of person that they are, their age, their race, the things that they like, the things that they spend their time doing, the things that they don't like, the pain points that are currently facing their lives. These are things that you want to talk about in your captions and things of that nature. Also, along with the caption thing, I need you guys to get away from using generic captions. Simply telling me to click the link in your bio to shop is not going to make me click the link in your bio. Now, we're going to talk about calls to action next. That is definitely a call to action, but you need to say something compelling about whatever it is that you're trying to sell in this photo before I decide to click this button in your bio. You need to tell me something about this item, something that makes it special, something about your brand as a whole, something. And that something does not have to be the obvious. It's a green dress. It costs this amount. It's on sale from this day to this day. Those are not factors that are going to increase trust or authority in your brand, and they definitely aren't going to be factors that drive people to click the link in your bio. So again, going back to your audience, knowing how to communicate with them and provide messaging that resonates with them is going to be key to your Instagram success. Hey, so are you learning a lot from this video? I hope so. So if you are interested in learning how to create more content, more good content for your Instagram, I have something special for you guys. So I just created a content creation course specifically for boutique owners. It's currently open for pre-enrollment. The early bird price is $47. The course price will go up on October 9th to $69. So I want to invite you guys to pre-enroll in this course. In this course, I'm going to show you guys my process for creating content in bulk. Specifically, I'll show you how I create about 13 weeks worth of content in just one day. 13 weeks, guys. So you will never have to say I don't have anything to post again or that you don't know what to post. I'm going to teach you exactly how I create content in bulk. I'll also show you how I strategize and plan my Instagram feed, and I'll show you how I schedule and all the other tools that I utilize to make my Instagram look good on a regular basis. So if you're interested in signing up for this course, the link is going to be below in the description bar for you to sign up. Hope to see you guys in the course. All right, back to the video. All right, so next is call to action. So a call to action is literally a call to action. You are calling your audience to take an action. So there are various types of calls to action that you could provide. One of them being to click the link in your bio, subscribe to our email list, tag a person underneath this post who might like what we're selling here, comment and tell us what you want to see in our next collection. Share this post in your stories for a chance to win a gift card. Those are called calls to action. You are telling your audience what action you would like to take. So it is kind of known that people don't just take action on their own, especially on social media. Most people get on social media simply to scroll, to like, just to see what's there. Not a lot of people get on with the intention of shopping and things of that nature. So a lot of times you have to tell them what action you would like them to take. Okay guys, so there are 3 Instagram accounts that I follow that I love to just watch. I have shopped with one of them. I plan to shop with the other 2 eventually, but there's 3 Instagrams that I recommend that you guys check out. I think that they are all very good at what they do and how they utilize Instagram as a platform and how they engage with their followers. They're at 3 different levels of business, so that's why I follow all 3, just to kind of weigh what the differences are in regards to like their engagement and just how they utilize the platform. So the first brand that I follow is Dressed in Lala. I love this brand so much. So what I love about them is that their brand messaging is very consistent. It's very streamlined. So if you were to read any of their captions and then go over to their website and read the product descriptions, the way that their messaging is written is so clear, and it just matches their the tone of their business matches who they're targeting with the business. The owner of the business, she utilizes Instagram stories so well. So I highly recommend that you guys follow Dressed in Lala. Another brand that I follow is Lily's Closet. I really love just how feminine everything is. Their use of video is great, and how they like ask little questions within their captions that draw people to comment and engage with them is super nice. And then the last brand that I follow is House of CB, which is a little bit more elevated in price as well. Their pieces are like, I won't say one of a kind, but they're designed specifically by their brand, and just how they utilize the different types of posts, the different environments that they take their pictures in. It's very nice, very streamlined. So House of CB has over 1 million followers. Lily's Closet has over 100,000. I know that. I know it's in the 100,000-ish range. And then Dressed in Lala is like 56,000 or something like that. But those are 3 really great brands that I recommend that you guys study. Look at their Instagram, look at their website, and just pay attention to how the overall theme of their branding and their messaging is very consistent.